Hello and welcome to another lawn clippings video by Lawn Fawn. Today we are introducing our brand new set Good Fortune and its coordinating lawn cuts dies also. This set is so much fun because all of these phrases fit inside the fortune cookie fortune. Really cute, easy cards you can make with this set. It's so much fun. So let's go ahead and stamp and cut it out. So this is the fortune cookie in this set. And then there are two different sizes of fortune papers that can come out of the fortune cookie. So this is the longer one here, and it has coordinating sentiments to fit inside of it. And this is the smaller one, which also has some small sentiments to fit inside of it. You can see the sentiments already come curved, which means they fit perfectly inside the fortune, which looks really cute. We had a lot of fun coming up with these sayings. We made them kind of sound like fortunes, like you will have a happy birthday. And then here's a cute little one, just a congrats. Really fun. There are the other small sentiments that fit inside of the small fortune cookie paper, and a little smiley face to go along with it. And then these are the longer phrases, like good fortune will be with you, your wishes will come true, your kindness is appreciated. We just had a lot of fun coming up with fortune sounding phrases for common occasions like thank you and birthday and friendship and things like that. There are some other fun elements in this set, like this really adorable takeout box, which is perfect for forming the scene for your fortune cookie. I just love it. And of course the chopsticks to go along with it. I think they're just so adorable. We have some sweet hearts. We have one that's solid and one that is outlined, which are great depending on if you want to color it in or stamp it just in a colored ink. And here are all of the items colored in, just to add a little spice to it. So now let's go ahead and start using the dies. They're a little bit different, so I want to show you how they work. When you're using the dies, you're going to want to stamp the fortune cookie paper separate from the fortune cookies. So you can see here I've stamped the long one, and now I'm going to stamp the small one. And I like to stamp and color and do everything before I cut it out, which is why I love the new Lawn Cuts dies so much, because you can stamp and then cut. So right here I'm going to go ahead and color, and I'm going to stamp the sentiments inside too. I just think it's easier to do that before cutting them out. And now we have some coloring in fast motion. I'm just using two shades of that kind of cookie brown, and I'm adding the shading right where you can see there, and then just blending it in. It's really simple, but it adds a little dimension. I'm using a warm gray marker here, so you just kind of go along the fortune. It also just gives some dimension and just adds a little something, and it's really easy to do. You could use a colored pencil too. Here are the dies. To break them apart, all you have to do is just bend them back and forth a couple times, and they just snap off. Now you'll see with this die, it cuts longer than the stamp, and the reason for that is so you can tuck it behind the fortune cookie. So you'll see, you'll line it up with the stamped image, but then the last part will extend past the stamped image. See here that when you stamp it, you can stamp it exactly, but when you're going to want to layer them, you're going to want to be able to tuck it behind. So that's the reasoning for that die that extends past. And the smaller die works just the same. It just has that little extra part at the end. So you'll just line it up with the outside edge of the stamped image, just like that. And then I just like to tape them down with some low tack tape before I put them through my die cutting machine, and I get these cool pieces just like this. Now you'll see I'm layering that extra part right behind the fortune cookie, and you really get a lot of cute dimension. And what I like to do is put some foam adhesive behind the fortune cookie. That way you can kind of have the paper come up and out of it, and you'll see me do that when I make the card. So here's that little foam adhesive piece. I'm just putting it right on that little edge there of the fortune cookie, and that's how I'm going to adhere these together. I think it adds some really cute dimension like you'll see in the small one. We're going to use the new Daphne's Closet papers to create this card, and we're going to do some fun paper piecing with the other elements in the set. Here's my little takeout box, and of course my cute chopsticks. I think they look so cute with the pattern papers in them. I'm just coloring in my handle, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut all of these images out right along the black border. Now when I cut, it has a tendency to look kind of messy. I don't get the lines perfectly. So this is my little trick. I just line the edges with a black marker, and it makes it look like I cut it perfectly, just in case you have something that doesn't have a die. So there you can see, just by lining the edge, it really cleans up those cut lines. I'm just layering some of the Daphne's Closet papers now to just create a really simple card, because I really just want that fortune cookie and sentiment to be kind of the shining part. So I'm adhering down my little paper piece takeout box there. I'm going to adhere down my fortune cookie with some foam adhesive so that it's really the star of the show. And then I'm going to get a little bit creative with my chopsticks. I'm cutting some foam adhesive in half since they're so thin, and I'm going to pop the ends up and glue the tips of the chopsticks down. This, along with putting the ends of the chopstick off the edge of the card, gives so much fun dimension. Next, I'm going to show you how I make the fortune paper go up and out of the fortune cookie. I'm going to stick my finger underneath the fortune paper there and just wrap it around just to give it the paper a little bit of a curve. Now I'm layering 2 foam dots behind the paper about in the center of the fortune, and then I'm going to put a glue dot at the end of the fortune paper. This right there is going to give that up and out dimension, which looks so cool. It's just so cute. So this is Good Fortune. It's such a fun set because you have a fortune cookie and 2 different size papers, and then all of these different sentiments that fit inside that have this kind of fortune feel to them. So something like your kindness is appreciated as opposed to just saying thank you. It's pretty fun, and these sentiments are great because you could also use them on other projects too, but they fit perfectly in here, so they kind of have a double use. We have a great takeout box and some chopsticks and some cute little hearts and smiley faces to go along with this set. You can make super cute and easy cards like I did with this one using our Daphne's Closet papers. We did some fun things, some paper piecing and some coloring, and we die cut using the dies. They cut a little bit longer of a piece so that you can tuck it behind the fortune cookie and get cool 3 dimensions like we did here. So I love that it does that. Really, really fun. And so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day with a lot of good fortune. Bye.